Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video, my very last video for 2024 most likely. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming through, my love. Please stick around, hit the subscribe button. You are about to have a good time. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, my love. I appreciate you. Mwah. Guys, like the year is literally over. As I'm recording this, it's the 30th of December. Like umnyaka suphelile, and we made it, guys. We made it. Like, we're alive. I posted something on TikTok, and I thought maybe just to share it here as well. People are currently posting, you know, highlights, like their highlights for 2024, and I know it can get a bit overwhelming, especially if you feel like you haven't really achieved a lot this year, or if you felt a bit stagnated. But I just wanted to remind you that being alive, surviving, is the greatest gift of all. That's the biggest achievement of all. So please tap yourself here, right? Tap yourself here. Give yourself a high school, a primary, university, a big pom-pom. I know it's taking away the seriousness of the issue, but yeah, give yourself a big pom-pom. Like, it's a big achievement to be alive, to choose to live every single day, even though things are not going the way you thought they would or you want them to. It's a big deal to, you know, conquer every obstacle that comes your way and come out alive. So that's something to be proud of. Okay, yeah. That said, if you have something to celebrate, you shouldn't feel like, you know, inside, or you want to keep it inside just because you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it might sound contradictory, but actually a whole lot of people get inspired by these videos, especially if they're done with the best intentions, because the whole vibe is to inspire, should be to inspire, not to floss or to show others like, yay, I flew 100 times this year, or I made this much money, or any of that. Like, it should be coming from a place of, I want to inspire the next person to go for the dreams, go for the goals, and I want to show them that it's possible. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this year, guys. I don't want to lie. My life, if you know me, a lot has not been going right for the longest time, and I've been in those spaces where I feel like, oh my god, like, where am I going wrong? Every time you're going 2 steps forward, it feels like you're pulled back as full 10 steps, and yeah, it feels like life is really not going the way it should be. But this year, God has been amazing. I don't want to lie, and I do not want to downplay this in any way. A friend of mine was actually talking to me the other day. No, actually, it wasn't a friend, my boyfriend was actually asking me the other day, like, what are you grateful for? And, you know, like, how do you feel about 2024? Like, what do you feel like you've achieved, blah, 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 you know, the type of vibe. And in Diokala, like, my first thing was just to start going on and on about the things that I wanted to do that I didn't do, or things that I wanted to achieve and I didn't. And then he was like, God, baby, Mina, I feel like you've been more intentional with your life this year. And as he explained it to me, I realized that he was actually right. I mean, it's not a lot, it's not big steps, but for the first time in, I don't know, 10 years, I felt like my life moved forward a bit. And I say God has worked in my life because I know I couldn't have done it alone, and I feel like He's been working this whole time. Like every misstep that I've made, He's been working. He's been teaching me something with every little step, every mistake, every fumble, every falter, all of it. And yeah, so this year our organization just moved forward for the first time. Like it felt like we were progressing, like we were doing something right. But then again, you go back and think, actually come to think of it, maybe we were building the foundation all these years and now something is finally coming out of it. So yeah, this year God worked in my life, God worked in our lives, and yeah, things just felt like they were moving. Got to spearhead some amazing activities, some exciting activities, we are currently implementing this project on climate resilient food systems, here in Bulawayo. It's actually being implemented in Mtare as well, and in many other countries as well, like Zambia, Cambodia. So it feels so amazing to make a difference in the community. So for me, that has been the biggest thing. Like my heart is always full after an activity. So we did Inala Smart Agro Challenge, and yeah, that was like my baby. Like you will notice how most of the activities that we do have a vernacular name, a title, because I just want to bring it home, bring it down to the roots. Inala means bounty harvest, and the project is on climate resilient food systems, so I just wanted it to speak to that, like Inala, for the communities that it's going to benefit. It's going to bring bounty harvests, you get what I mean? So that was like a smart agro challenge for young people, to come together in a space where they were like brainstorming ideas, IT solutions for our most pressing food systems challenges, and that was amazing. We got some amazing innovations. Obviously only two groups could win the prize, and one of them is going to be getting mentorship in the coming year. But still, like, the innovations were amazing, guys. There's so much talent, there's so much amazing brains here in Bulawayo, in Zimbabwe. I just wish there were more resources to tap into them. So yeah, and then we also had Italelabo Mama. But anyway, I'm going on and on. But yeah, those were some of the things that really got my cells dancing. Like, yeah, life is moving forward. Like, we're working, we're making a difference. That was exciting for me. Another thing is that I got to travel outside a continent for the first time in my life. Might not seem like a lot. For me, that was pretty exciting. I went to COP29 in Azerbaijan, in Baku, and it was amazing. The experience was just so amazing. Very fast paced. Still yet to share that video because it's a very like, I took so many clips. It's gonna take a while, but I'm working on it. But anyway, that felt like something. And then of course I started this YouTube channel. I mean, we haven't really done a lot yet, but it's so exciting to me, and I feel like I'm learning a lot. And my family is here. My family is here. My family has been here through it all. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm in a space where I feel like, wow, thank you, God. So yeah, those are some of the things that I'm grateful for. I'm also very grateful, and this is like last but not least, I'm very grateful to have like a supportive partner. You never understand like how hard it is to find yourself with someone maybe who doesn't help you or support your dreams. But for me, like, since day one, like, it's been, how can I help, baby? How can I make it better? And I'm honestly so grateful for that. And also have a supportive family. Like my mom has been supportive since day one. Any silly thing that I think of, me and my siblings think of, my mom is always supportive, and she's just always there cheering us on. So yeah, those are some of the things that I am super grateful for. So yeah, please let me know in the comment section like what you're grateful for this year, right? What are you grateful for? And what lessons did you learn in 2024? I don't know, I don't want this video to get too long. I always feel very self-conscious about making super long videos, but anyway, since we're here, some lessons for 2024. For me, the biggest lesson from what I've just shared for 2024 has been just being patient, right? Being patient. God is always working behind the scenes, even when we don't see it. Things are always happening, every little thing that you do. Because honestly, if I tell you, like, there's so many things that I've tried, guys. Like, there's a lot. I used to sell clothes from SA before it was called running. That was back in 2014, and yeah, it wasn't such a mainstream thing as it is right now. Used to do that, used to go and buy things in SA, and then go in and sell 2015, go and sell at school in Gweru. And then also at the time I was on attachment, so I was on attachment in Wangi, so in Dete, Skumi Dete, so I'd also go to Victoria Falls sometimes to go and sell. So that was then, and obviously, I mean, at the time I didn't know much about money. I would squander. Really, like when I would get money, I would just chow. So that didn't work out. And then I moved to trying to sell Kotama clothes, Ibele, and well, that was nice because I mean it tied in with my values. Like I really resonate with sustainable fashion, but then the profits were not making sense. So much work was being put in, but not as much was coming out. So like, and then at some point, my little sister and I tried forex trading. We lost the money so quick, guys. I don't want to lie. That was during COVID, and at the time, I was already a part of our organization, Green Heart Trust, but at the time we didn't have funding yet. So I had to do other things to like make a living and all of that, and none of it was working. At some point, my mom even got me a job, Go Chicken Inn, right, as a cashier. I was a cashier for like 2 months, if I'm not mistaken, and then I came down with COVID, and then after that, I just made the decision that this is not for me, and I just didn't go back. And for me, it wasn't so much the work was tough, but it was also just the toll that it was taking on me, because that environment is tough. Like if you lose money, trust is coming out of your pocket, and just I really don't want to get into it a lot, but it's really not for the weak. And I gained a newfound respect for people that work behind the till, people that work in service provision, because Kaya Bukolula, like you get a customer who just starts shouting and for no apparent reason, and as a service provider you have to maintain your cool, you have to be nice. How can I help you, ma'am? How can I help you, sir? And and sometimes it would just, people would get irrational. So that was really tough, but it taught me something. Hey, I feel like every little thing that I was trying was teaching me something, right? So and then I also did extra lessons, taught geography, O level and A level. oh God, my kids, both my A, both my B, and some C's. But yeah, all the kids that went through these hands passed, and that was something amazing and exciting for me. And yeah, and then yeah, also taught at preschool, and all these things were happening like in bits and pieces. And throughout that time, I was already working at Green Heart. We didn't have funding yet, but I say this to say that every single thing that I was doing was teaching me something. Like, for example, ukufundisa abantwana my extra lessons, teaching extra lessons, geo extra lessons, made me understand young people better. I can, talk to young people. Most of our projects still with young people, and I feel like I'm in a better position to talk to young people now because I understand them. And yeah, so yeah, it's one of those things. Leave space for the extraordinary, leave space for things that you do not expect, because that happens all the time, right? Sometimes our dreams are smaller than what our destiny has in store for us. So allow yourself that, right? And work hard, right? That beats talent every time. Anyway, I wish you all a very, very blessed entry into 2025. May we all go in singabaphilayo, and yeah, can't wait to see what we do next year. Can't wait to see what we explore, and I hope this channel is going to have more to offer. I'm still winging it right now, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and if you are still now, please hit the subscribe button or comment, like, all of that. Okay, I appreciate you. Mwah.